0-6. The New York Giants have now won 4 in a row. Defense a critical factor as the Giants are allowing 23 fewer points per game during their win streak compared to that 0-6 start. Here's the quarterback, Eli Manning, on the season turnaround and facing Dallas.
We're hoping we could turn around and get hot and win a couple in a row, and we've obviously done that and got back into the mix of things. And so obviously we got to keep it going. And this is it's a big game versus in a division, and obviously a talented team. But this is where we wanted to be. Now we have to go out there and keep playing well.
It's going to be physical. This is a physical game, and they lost a game going to the bye, and this is for the season for both of us. So it's a big game, and we're preparing just like they are. So it's going to be fun come Sunday.
This game is going to be competitive. Ain't going to be nothing new. We know them, they know us. It's strictly football. We got to get everybody on the same page, and we got to go out there and get a W.
Josina Anderson joins us live now from Giants headquarters. And Josina, let's start with the latest on Hakeem Nicks.
Yeah, it's interesting, Wendy, because if the Giants are going to beat the Cowboys this Sunday, they certainly could use more production from Hakeem Nicks, who amazingly has 0 touchdowns on the season. And add to that the fact that he did not practice on Wednesday with what was listed as a groin. But today he and Coach Coughlin indicated that he actually has an abdominal strain. Nicks said that it's an injury that he's been dealing with on and off this season, and that his agent actually advised him to go get it checked out yesterday. Now, the feedback that did come back on it was that he'd be okay. He said he expects to play on Sunday, although Coughlin did indicate today he just did individual work. Now, Wendy, I also asked Nicks, are you frustrated? Because clearly his production is not where he'd like it to be. And then add to that the fact that he was seen seated on the sidelines in that Packers game and some plays where Louis Murphy came in for him, and his teammates actually had to approach him. And he said, listen, I'm not frustrated. That's not my character. I know my role. He said, don't get me wrong now, I do want the ball, but he said, there's a difference between being frustrated and being a competitor. And he said, I don't think anybody in this building wants me to stop being a competitor, Wendy.
Josina, thank you. The Giants have worked themselves back into the NFC East race. A win Sunday would put them just a game behind the Eagles for the division lead. A win for Dallas would tie them atop the division. The Eagles and Cowboys will play again in Week 17 to close out the season. Here's a look at the Giants word cloud, the words people are using when discussing the G-Men on Twitter. You see Defensive Player of the Week, Jason Pierre-Paul, got the honor in the NFC this week. So, Lou, the Giants started 0-6. Now they've rattled off 4 straight wins. Is it okay to ask the question, will the real New York Giants please stand up?
Yeah, I think what you're seeing now is you're seeing their championship character come to the forefront. This is a team that knows how to win, knows how to stick together, is put together the right way from ownership down through the administration, through the head coach, and through the team leaders. Right down the middle of the organization, right down the middle of the football team, this team is strong. From Eli Manning to John Beeson, Cullen Jenkins is playing well, Antrell Roll is one of the toughest guys in the National Football League. All these guys are stepping up their game at the right time. And this is another game for the Giants where they can get themselves right as far as offensively for Eli to start pushing the ball down the field against very poor secondary again. This is the week for Nicks to get his first touchdown.
And speaking of Hakeem Nicks, the guy who might take his job next year is Ruben Randall. He's having a breakout season, and the Giants have become over 3 receiver offense this season, really for the first time since Tom Coughlin has been there. You've got to give Coughlin credit here for just keeping everyone together, staying the course. That is what, when you talk to executives around the league, the head coach has got to reflect everything. If he stays the course, when you do that, everything can be turned around. I think they're turning around their season here.
Absolutely.
Which is easier said than done when you have a start like they had and they're not accustomed to that kind of start under Tom Coughlin.
Also have a little bit of breaking news.